Hi, and welcome Libra to your February 2021 general reading. This is for all the Libras out there that are born September 23rd to October 22nd. And you are Cardinal Air. You like to start things. You're good at starting things. You're an air sign, so you're about your thoughts. You're about the mind. All right, just cleanse the deck around there. All the decks, let's get started. Welcome to my channel, Forest for the Trees. And if you want any information, it's in the description box below. How to get in contact me for private readings and things like that. Right out, we got Ace of Swords. Or Ace. I'm sorry. It's one of those days. We have the Five of Swords. Could be feeling a little betrayed. It could be feeling a little taken advantage of, possibly. But not for long. Ace of Wands. You have new start to something. You have the King of Cups. We're coming out of the Nine of Cups. Wow. A lot of emotions going on. A lot of passion, a lot of thoughts. Oops, there you go. We've got the Page of Cups up there. I'm hoping that can be in camera. Let me scooch these down just a little bit. All right. Hope y'all are doing well. It's my dog in the background chewing a bone if you hear that noise. And I apologize, but he's quiet in the sense that he's not annoying me. I'm trying to eat the cards. So we'll take the chewing if that's okay with you. I'm sorry, but he's enjoying the bone. All right. Hope y'all are doing well. Oh, King, two kings. King of Cups and King of Swords. That's you. There's your Nine of Swords. Okay. And last. Ah, beautiful. Hierophant. Beautiful cards. And look at the bottom of the deck. You have Ace of Cups, so you could have a new love coming in. You can have a new emotional endeavor getting ready to start. But it's something brand new. If it is a new love coming in, it's a person that you do not know. It's not like it's somebody from your past coming back to you. Let me do a soul card real quick for you, because that kind of sets the tone, but it helps kind of refer back to. These are very intuitive cards. There's no guidebook for them. These are soul cards one. They're beautiful deck. They are by, I have the box right here, Deborah Koff Chapin. Beautiful. All right. We'll pull a soul card for you. This is for Libra for February 2021. Libra. Some extra guidance for Libra, please. There you go. Thank you. Ah, beautiful. Mother Earth. I immediately think of Mum Gaia. I think of dancing for joy, shouting from the rooftops, being enlightened. Look at all that. It's like a wishes fulfilled card. It's like shouting to the heavens, giving thanks. Again, it's open for interpretation, but with all that enlightenment, and it's like you're really aware of your blessings. You're really aware of everything around you, and you're very grateful for it, and you're giving thanks, and it's a card of elation. So we need to keep that in mind for this reading, because we have some darker cards here. So we'll read through and see what's going on. First off, you have the Five of Swords crossed by the Ace of Wands. And the Five of Swords is a card, again, of your thoughts. It could be games people are playing, mind games, where maybe there's not fairness that was played in a game, or you don't think things are fair. Again, it's a lot of your thoughts. So you really have to, if somebody did you dirty or wrong and you're really putting all the blame on them, you really have to step back and think if you had any blame for it. It's kind of like a relationship that goes bad and it's like, well, they did this and they did that, but are you to blame? Is there anything that you could have done different? Or, you know, is there a possibility that you know, you're to blame just a little bit in it too, because we have to think of that. It takes two. But this is just knowing that if there's a situation, whatever the situation is, in a sense you're overthinking it. You need to not, if it's somebody that won something unfairly or did something unjustly, you need to just let it go, because it's not going to serve the highest purpose of you. Because you have the Ace of Wands coming in, and this is absolutely a new project coming in, a new thought about a project coming in, a new thought about what road you want to travel now, what way you want to go. This to me is too letting go of past thoughts, past, you know, things that no longer serve you. Not listening to that little voice in your head so much. Really trying to see, put it down on paper. That's what I always do. You know, the pros and cons of things. But the Ace of Wands, you have, again, new thoughts coming in. It's something you're passionate about. It's something that's going to come in very fast. And it can be a very creative endeavor too. I like how these two cards kind of go hand in hand, and this is the final outcome, is the Hierophant. And that is, you know, maybe being mentored by somebody or listening to advice, taking advice. These two cards kind of play too with the Enlightenment. Definitely going up. You're definitely, this could be where you're struggling with your old way of living and you are struggling for a higher enlightenment, higher spiritual path possibly. And that thoughts could be the old ways breaking away too. You have the King of Cups in reverse, and the King of Cups is a very emotionally stable individual. It could be an individual, could be a female, could be a male. It could be a guide, a mentor, somebody that you look up to. It could be a friend, a family friend. But somehow I think they may have played a role in guiding you or forming you, or not forming, but helping you to help you to reach that enlightenment. Because you see these rays coming out from his chest. So he's very grounded and very centered. So there's people around you, and there's people, I think, from your past that can come into play in this endeavor of enlightenment, or this new road. I feel like it's a new road that you're going to travel, that you're wanting to travel and take place in. Your past energy that you're coming out of, that you're moving into the future energy, is the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is a card of, it's kind of a wish card. It's everything, you know, maybe you want is there. It's very emotionally fulfilling. It's in reverse. So what that's telling me is that possibly something from your past that you thought was going to be fulfilling. It could be a job. It could be a relationship. It could be, you know, something to that effect, job, relationship. It could be a project that you're working on that you thought, you know, that this is the be all end all, and it might not have been. So you could have had a nice run with it, but it didn't stick, so to speak. But it doesn't mean that it wasn't worth doing, you know. To me, there's no accidents. There's no, oh, I shouldn't have done that. As long as we learn from things, there's no reason for not doing them or not venturing ahead. Then you have the Page of Cups here coming into your future energy, and that could be an offer of love. It's new. It's a novice. To me, it goes along. Hang on, my dog's right here. To me, it goes along with the wanting to, you know, the creation. This could be just where you're new at it. You're not. I mean, it could be, hang on just a second. It could be a new endeavor coming in, but it's something very new. It's kind of like the Ace of Cups. You know, this is the Page of Cups. So if it is a new love, this could be somebody that maybe hasn't been in a serious relationship before. This could be you. I mean, this could be you not in a serious relationship before. You could have that coming in, or you could have a new a person coming in that's very novice. Even if it's this new project you're working on, it could be a very younger person coming in that may be very good at what they do, but they've never done it before. I liken it to maybe somebody that's really good in art in high school, and they haven't done anything professionally, and you might hire them to do graphics or something like that. So that could be the energy coming in. But again, it could be just your energy taking on a new project or a new, again, with your spirituality, with your attitude, something you're not used to, and learning from it and growing from it emotionally, and wanting to. You know, the Page of Cups is eager to learn. They're very eager to learn. You have the future energy coming in, and we go back to the Eight of Swords here. And it's a card of, again, being caught up in your thoughts. But this card is in reverse. So this card is telling me that you have learned from the Five of Swords that when these thoughts start occurring again, you have a better handle on them. There's a lot of self-doubt in the Eight of Swords. You know, you don't feel good enough. You don't feel, there's a lot of being controlled by your own thoughts, in a sense, because she thinks she's all wrapped up, and she is all wrapped up in her thoughts, but she's not, you know, and she can free herself. It's almost like she doesn't want to, or may play the pity card, oh, woe is me type. But I have a feeling, though, this is your future coming in, and I think you're coming out of the Five of Swords as the root of the base of the cards, where you've really put a lot of thought into situations, and you know what you want and you know what you don't want, that when these thoughts start creeping back in, and they will, when we have a doubt, we have a setback, we have anything, the first thing we do, we start going there. You're going to have a better handle on it. You're going to say, you know, I've been there, done that, and really talk yourself out of it. Even if you have to look in a mirror and do it, talk yourself out of it. And I think this King of Cups could have a good play into it. As this, you know, as looking at it through new eyes too. Looking at a situation through new eyes. Your energy is a King of Swords, so that's you. That's, you know, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. That's you. You are sitting in your power. You are feeling empowered. But again, it's your thoughts, when you let your thoughts get the better of you. So right now, as of this reading, you're really feeling empowered. You're feeling your way. You know which way you want to go. You have the wisdom. You have the knowledge. You know, you have the sight. You have the seeing to take whatever you're working on, or what path you want to go on forward. And the energy around you is the Ten of Cups. So this is a card of fulfillment, of emotional fulfillment. And, you know, again, it goes back to this card, the attitude of gratitude, being thankful for all that you've had, even the Nine of Cups, being very grateful for even your mistakes, or even those that have hurt you. What did you learn from it? What did you learn from that relationship? What did you learn from that work? What did you learn from those people you worked with? So the Ten of Cups, you know, upright is everything you ever wanted card. So this is just telling me that not only is you just might not be quite sure exactly what direction you want to go in or exactly what you're wanting at this time, because it's the energy that surrounds you. So you just, again, if it's a new project you're starting, and I think it's whatever's new, but if it's a new job, a new romance, you know you don't want it to be like past ones. You know what you want, and you know what you don't want. And I think that's where this Eight of Swords comes in. I think you put a lot of thought into how and with whom you want to move forward with. And the energy around you is the Nine of Swords. We have the 5, we have the 8, and now we have the 9. And it's in reverse though, so that's it's a good. The Nine of Swords upright is anxiety, worry, strife. So it's your hopes and fears card, and it's in reverse. So this is telling me that your hope is that moving forward and breaking away from your thoughts and an old style or old way of believing, that your hope is that you won't slide back into that anxiety and that doubt and that self-doubt and that self-sabotage almost. That you have a better handle on it than you did. The Eight of Swords is telling me you do. And also that white bird. Is it like the white raven up at the top? It's telling me there's hope. So you've done the work, you're doing the work, you're putting the work in. I think that's what the Five of Swords is too. You're putting in the work. You've already started the thought process of all of it. And then your final outcome card is a Hierophant. Again, it's a card of enlightenment, higher learning, having mentors around you that will help you reach where you're wanting to reach. Find your teachers, find your guides, read your books, do what you want to, whatever you are looking for. You'll reach your goal. You'll definitely reach your goal. You've got the passion for it. So that's a beautiful outcome card for a reading that is riddled with a lot of emotion and a lot of thoughts. But it's a beautiful, and the Hierophant is also a card of Taurus. So if that has any significance to anybody out there too. But again, I don't have pentacles, so to me it's not work related. And with the swords, it's in your thoughts, and it's the spirituality that I'm picking up on this reading. So it could be coming out of a religion. You could be coming out of a standard religion and going into a more spiritual based, or something that isn't, traditional. But there's guidance around you, there's help around you, and again, you've put in the hard work, you've put in a lot of thought to this, and it's again knowing what you want mentally and physically, what you want to accept, and what you don't want to accept. And that's the cups you need to really figure out, because it's there, you're figuring it out. And you got the Hierophant. That's a final enlightenment. So, the guidance will be there, definitely. You just have to find the right mentors. And I think the King of Cups, and you're the King of Swords, so you're already there. You have the knowledge. You put the work in. All right. And get him his toy, sorry. There you go. Here. All right. Let's pull a mermaid card for you. The future. Isn't that beautiful? She's looking into the crystal ball and looking into the future. And that, again, is knowing that what you're doing now, any struggle and strife and, thoughts that you're having to go through, you're doing it for the greater good. You're doing it for a future expansion of you. see what the book says. Change your viewpoint to influence the future. Hang on. Okay, the future. Change your viewpoint to influence the future. Remember that like water, the future is fluid and always changing according to your current actions and thoughts. And that's just like this reading. It's, you know, this is right now. This is a snapshot into the energies of you right now. You're in the driver's seat. You can change any of this. It's kind of giving you a guide, knowing that, you know, if you follow the path you're on now, you've really got a good handle on your thoughts, but they can creep back up. So knowing they can creep back up, you can have the extra ammunition, knowing what the future is going to hold. In a sense, if you stay on this path, you can have the victory and the enlightenment that you're seeking. Because you'll know, okay, when I get these feelings, when I have these triggers, this is what I need to address. This is what I need to get a hold on, so you don't fall back into old habits, old patterns. All right, I'm going to pull a love card. You deserve love, and you are lovable, and that's true. And I think that's, again, once you start feeling where your thoughts aren't beating yourself up, you're not beating yourself up over all your thoughts. You don't have the worry, the anxiety, and all that brings with it. And know that you are loved, and you deserve love. And you might even have a target that you're aiming for. It could be this new love coming here, or this Ace of Cups coming in. You could have somebody on your radar already. But know that you're divinely guided, and that your arrow will hit its mark. Definitely. All right, we'll pull one more card to tie in the reading. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them below. Again, anything you need is in the description bar. I'd love to hear how this resonates with you all, Libra. All right. We pulled hope. Yeah, there's always hope. I love it because you have the crows all over this reading. And what did you pull? You know, the ravens, the crows, they're all over. And, you know, even there's hope. There's always hope. That's funny because he's got the air sign right there, but it's the coin almost too. But yeah, there's hope. There's always hope. You need to hold on to that and know that even when you go through your darkest times. And there's people around you you can reach out to that will help you. Know that too. And you're not a burden to them. But you will reach your true joy and enlightenment. You'll be doing the happy dance. And I can't wait to hear how you do it. Or you know, hear about why you do it or whatever. Whatever's going to bring that total elation, that happy joy, praising. It's a beautiful reading. Alrighty. Thanks for watching. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'd love to hear from you. Have a wonderful, beautiful February. It looks like, you know, you're getting those thoughts under control, Libra. And you all are about the thoughts. And remember, you're the king of it. You're the king. You're your own king. You're the king of thoughts, king or queen. And you have the wisdom and the power and the knowledge to go forth and do what you want to do. Change your course of direction, change your way of thinking, change your religion, change your spirituality, whatever course you're working on now. You have it. You've got it right there. Knowledge is power, right? Thanks for watching. Have a great February. Bye for now.